days. It is Monday, and we are looking at about 12:47 in the afternoon here in Arizona. So I'm going to be starting something on July 7th. For any of you that watch and keep up with me, I am 4.5 months post-op from bariatric surgery. I've lost to date 56 pounds, and as I believe I've talked about from the beginning, like, this is a lifelong journey of health. I want to have health and wellness in my life, and what I'm going to strive for to make sure that inside, outside, spiritually, I'm taking as much care of myself as I possibly can. So what I've done thus far is I've followed the bariatric journey. I followed my meal plans that I create. I tried to drink water, which I don't do a very good job of that, which is one of the reasons I'm starting my new challenge on July 7th for myself. In addition, through this process, I've also done other challenges with individuals on TikTok in my bariatric family. Like, we did the plank challenge in May. In June, we did the push-up challenge. In July, we're going to be doing a squats challenge. Well, I am pushing myself one extra step further. So I will still be doing my personal protein and bariatric wellness challenge myself. I'm going to keep on board with my Berry family and do their challenges every month. And then on July 7th, I'm going to start the 75 hard. I've thought about this a lot. I've done a lot of research on it. And many reasons I wanted to do this is, one, I'm already doing 80% of what 75 hard is every single day. But I need to mentally be pushing myself. I do consume alcohol on a social basis. So a few days a week, if we're up at the restaurant or if we're at a friend's house, I will have some alcoholic beverages. I am concerned that that is hurting my bariatric journey. So that is a challenge I'm pushing for myself. So no alcohol for 7 days. My water intake is not where it should be. And that's another goal that I wanted to set for myself, is to make sure that I'm drinking that gallon of water a day. I love to read, and I'm not reading as much as I used to. And that was a huge, reality pause for me. I enjoyed reading because it kind of took me out of what my day-to-day grind was and got me into another, either a thinking academic mindset or whatever it was. If it was fiction, I write fiction books. But I do want to get back into that reading. So we have the no alcohol, which I'm 100% on board. Drinking the gallon of water, 100% on board. Reading at least 10 pages of a nonfiction book, 100% on board. The other that I am a little bit nervous of, and I will be probably rocking in a corner crying on the 7th when I post my first progress shot. I know that my body has transitioned a lot in the weight loss, but 4 years ago is where I started my gaining weight journey with the medication, and I was never a heavy person. I wasn't anyone to have loose skin or a big belly, so that part of the vulnerability scares me. But I'm also mentally setting myself up for, this is for me. And if there are individuals out there that don't like what I'm sharing and showing, then they don't have to watch and they don't have to follow. But I do hope that it inspires at least one person to do what I am doing. So with all of that verbalness that I just shared with you, I am going to go ahead and create my 75 hard board. Get that ready. I started listening to Andy's podcast. So he is the gentleman that created 75 Hard back in 2019. His book is on its way. So as soon as that gets here, that is the book that I'm going to start with. And July 7th is a very, very important day for me. It is the day that my dad passed away a few years ago. So he is always my silent cheerleader, and I am dedicating this part of my journey to him, because I know it is something that he would want to push me for. He would want to see me happy and healthy and just living my best life. So here I go. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on my board, and if you're interested in starting this part of the journey with me, I would love for you to jump in on it. comment below. When I get started, I'll definitely tag you, and I'll keep you in the loop with how it's going. Thanks, guys, for always following.